Hi, my name is Phil Coney, and my wife Rosita and I have a very successful network marketing business. It's a business that we started way back 27 years ago, initially on a part time basis, alongside what we were doing at the time. But within about 8 months, we were able to go full time, and in fact, within our first 12 months, we created a six-figure income. Not only that, the six-figure income became a residual income, which is like a pension. So even after 12 months of working, starting on a part-time basis, we were in a position where we had a six-figure residual income, and that income has carried on. In fact, it's grown over the years, and here we are, 27 years later, still with the same company, still enjoying the income, which is providing the lifestyle that we always wanted and a lot of people just dream of. And what I want to do in this video, in fact, just to backtrack, what we do now, we're very passionate about helping other people to become successful in our business, in our industry. In fact, even if people are not connected to us through our business, we're quite happy to help them. And what I want to do in this video is I want to explain the difference between traditional business and network marketing. Over the years, we've had so many people say to us, well, where does all the money come from? How does it work? How do I get paid? When you have a look at this explanation, what I hope that you'll see is how ethical this business is, how fair it is for the people involved, and more importantly, for the customers that we have, how much of a better deal and better service they actually get from purchasing our products compared to purchasing products through traditional business. Okay, so I'm going to dive straight into a presentation that we put together to explain this, to make it easy and simple for you to understand. And I hope you can see how powerful this whole concept is, not only for the forever business owners, the people that are actually out there promoting the business and promoting the opportunity, but also for the manufacturer. In our case, that's Forever Living. They manufacture the products. Our job is to get the products direct to the consumer, the customer. And then, of course, the customer, you're going to see why it's more of an advantage, and they get better service by purchasing products from us compared to traditional business. Okay, so we're talking the difference between traditional business versus network marketing. In our case, the network marketing company that we represent and have done for the past 27 years operate in the natural health products industry. We market natural health products, health and wellness. So the traditional business, if you were to buy products like that, you would have to go into one of the health shops or the retail outlets in the high street, versus accessing the products from our network marketing company, or in fact any network marketing company. Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about. Right, let's look at the traditional business first. You've got the manufacturer who makes whatever product it is, and the manufacturer then wants to get it from them to the wholesaler, but in between you've got the transportation. So the transportation includes all the lorries, the thousands and thousands of lorries that are driving up and down the motorway, moving products around the country from manufacturer to wholesaler. Okay, now the transportation is a huge cost. To maintain all those vehicles, and the fuel costs. I mean, that's a big issue at the moment. Over the last few months, fuel has increased by about 30%. So that's going to have an effect on the cost of the product that's sold in the shop. Okay, and then the wholesaler wants to get the product from from the wholesaler to the retailer. In order for that to happen, they've got sales reps that go out on the road looking for retail outlets to sell the products on behalf of the wholesaler to the retail outlets. You've got advertising. Every 15 minutes on the television, you've got on ITV, you've got these adverts that cost an absolute fortune. Okay, and then you've got the retail shop in the high street, or shops. They've either got a chain of shops or maybe they just have one shop. And the retailer has high overheads. They've got to employ staff to run the shop. They got rent and rates to pay, and they've got to make a profit as well. And then you've got the customer that goes into the retail shop to purchase the product. 80% of the cost of the product that the customer purchases from the retailer is taken up by that chain of costing centers, getting it from the manufacturer to the retailer. So if the customer pays £100 for a product in the shop, £80 of that was taken up by those costing centers. Transportation, a huge cost. The wholesaler is another independent business that's got to make a profit. The sales reps are paid commissions and salaries. Advertising costs an absolute fortune. We like to use an example of a can of Coca-Cola or Pepsi-Cola. I know for a fact it costs less than 1 penny to make that can of Coke. And yet, the customer buys it in the retail shop or a supermarket for somewhere between 50 and 75p. Costs less than a penny to make it. It costs more to make the can than it did to make the Coca-Cola in the can. 50 to 75p. Most of that cost is taken up by those costing centers. Okay, so that leaves the manufacturer 20% to make it and make a profit, and the customer doesn't get a guarantee. So in other words, the customer can't go into a health shop or a retail outlet and purchase 1 or 2 natural health products. Whether they're natural or not, it doesn't matter. They can't purchase some health and wellness products, whether it's 1 or 2 or a bag full, take them home, use them all up, and if they don't get a result and they're not happy, they can't take them back to the retailer and say, I'm not happy, can I have a refund please? They just can't do it. So let's compare that to network marketing. So network marketing, in our case, we have a manufacturer as well, and that's Forever Living. Forever Living, the company that we represent, they are the manufacturer. In fact, they grow the aloe vera, they move it into the manufacturing facilities, and they manufacture the product or products, and then the Forever business owners, the FBOs, that's what we are. That's what you would be if you joined our business. We can access the product direct from Forever Living, the manufacturer, and we can supply our customers direct, cutting out all those middlemen, all those costing centers. We do all the work, okay? And but in our case, we do the work, so we earn the money. But we don't need to advertise. All of our business is done through word of mouth and recommendation. We give our customers a really good service. So, Forever Living pays 68% of the turnover to the FBOs that created that turnover. We operate in 168 countries around the world. We've got Forever business owners in all of those countries. And collectively, those Forever business owners, they're independent people working from home, created a turnover last year of $2.6 billion US. Lots of people doing a little bit each. 2.6 billion. Now, Forever Living actually pay the FBO 68% of that 2.6 billion over that 12-month period. That's a lot of money. And Forever Living retain 32%. So 32% compared to 20%. And our customers have an unconditional money-back guarantee. So all of our customers can purchase any product or products. During the guarantee period, they can use it all up, empty the containers, and at the end of the guarantee period, if they're not happy for any reason, they can simply give back the empty containers and get all of their money back, no questions asked. That's the guarantee that's been in place since day one, and the company's been going for over 42 years. I guess the product must work, otherwise they wouldn't still be in business. So compared to the customer that purchases from the retail outlet, has no guarantee, our customers have really good service from the FBOs, because we want them, we want the customer to repeat their order and stay a customer. And we've had customers for over 20 years purchasing products every month. Do you think those customers are happy? They wouldn't be still customers if they weren't. The product must work, otherwise we wouldn't still be in business. Okay, so that's the difference between network marketing and traditional business. Now I want to point out some benefits, the difference, between the two. So if you look at network marketing, the FBOs are very happy. They have an opportunity, either on a part-time basis or a full-time basis, to create a business as large as they want to. They can create a team. And, to give you an example, the team that Rosita and I have created over the years, last year did a £4 million turnover during the 12 months. Lots of people doing a little bit each. So Forever Living is actually paying our team 2.7 million, that's 68% of the 4 million, 2.7 million. So last year, the team that we've developed, all the people added together, shared out that 2.7 million pro rata to the size of the business that they've created. So that's where the income comes from. And we get the opportunity, like I said, to build the business as large as we want to. Forever Living, they're happy. They're happy because they're making a 32% profit instead of a 20% profit. And, people say, well, if the product's that good, why don't you sell it in the shops? Well, you can see a pretty good reason why they don't sell it in the shops on the screen. Because if they sold it in the shops, they'd have to then incorporate all those costing centers. Okay, but if you look at the figures, as far as aloe vera is concerned, last year, Forever Living did more turnover in a month, as far as aloe vera is concerned, than all the competition, including all the health shops, all the retail outlets, did in a whole year added together. We did more business in 1 month than all the competitors added together did in a whole year. So that's the power of network marketing, the power of literally millions of people. I think there's something in excess of 4 million people in 168 countries that have all got 20 or 30 customers each, building their teams, building their businesses, and doing more business in a month than all the competition as far as traditional business does in a whole year. So of course, Forever Living is happy. Is the customer happy? The customer is happy because they get the chance, You know, we only want them to pay for the product if it works. If it doesn't work, they can give back the empty container and get a refund. In 28 years since we've been with Forever, we've only ever given one refund, and I don't think that person took the product serious. You know, we wouldn't still be in business if the product wasn't good value for money and it didn't work. So it's a win-win situation. And I hope you can see how ethical our business is, and the power of, you know, we do have another video actually which explains how that 68% is broken down and paid to all the different FBOs in what we call the marketing plan. And if you'd like to find out about that, then send us a message one way or another, email in the comments, direct message, and you know, we'll get back to you with the link, and you can have a look at that video. So I hope that helped you to understand the difference between traditional business and network marketing. Why we're in the network marketing industry is because we're in control of our time. That's us personally. I'm not talking about Forever Living now. I'm talking about us personally. We're in control of our time. We can do as much or as little as we want. We can build our business as little or as large as we want to. And our customers, we've had the same customers for over 20 years. They're still there. So thank you for your time, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.